Have you gone through a spiritual awakening and perhaps none of your friends or family has? You feel lonely and you're wondering who else have done this? How many people do this? Is this rare? Today I will go over how common spiritual awakening is. Is this just to a lucky few? Or is this for the masses? Try to stay until the very end as I reveal a study, because I think the numbers will surprise you. I will also go over how to speed up your spiritual awakening journey. So let's get straight into the answer. No, spiritual awakening is not for a few chosen ones. It's for people who choose. And it will happen to everybody at some point, whether in this lifetime or another. And if you awakened last lifetime, then this lifetime you will have an even bigger spiritual awakening. So you will keep progressing upwards until eventually you reach enlightenment, and then you don't actually have to incarnate ever again. If you want to learn more about enlightenment and how to get there, then definitely check out my podcast interview with Jonathan Robinson about his enlightenment project. Link in the description. And yes, it might sound crazy that everybody is on the path to enlightenment. It's just that it takes longer for different people. In fact, the whole reason why so many people are addicted to drug, sex, gambling is because they are chasing that euphoria, that bliss that you feel when you are united with Source. So what these people don't know is that if they really dedicated themselves to the spiritual path, did their meditation, then eventually they would be in that blissful state 24/7. Of course, it's a harder path. There's no quick fixes. You don't do this overnight, but that would be your natural state. You would achieve enlightenment, which would benefit you in all lifetimes, right? So it's all about your daily habits. That's what I learned in the book Atomic Habits, that with every habit you have, you are voting on the type of person you want to become. So look at the habits in your life. Is it just going on Netflix, working, scrolling social media? Because if that is the case, that's not going to take you anywhere. So if spiritual awakening and enlightenment is something you're after, you need to leave room for that in your daily life. Whether that's through meditation, prayer, dance, yoga, however you prefer to connect with the divine. So what I do in my daily routine is I wake up just before sunrise, I do some breathing exercises, and then I meditate for 10 minutes. Now there is actually a reason why I wake up that early, and it's because if you imagine the divine, the cosmic force as a Wi-Fi, the earlier you're up, the more fast is the Wi-Fi. When everyone's sleeping, nobody's using it. So that's when you have more access to that spiritual power. And this is why monks and nuns wake up so early. When I did a 10-day Vipassana retreat, we had to wake up at 4 a.m. every morning to meditate. And it felt really good actually, but it takes a lot of discipline. You don't have to wake up that early. They say that the hour before sunrise and the hour after sunrise has very high spiritual power. So that's something you can take advantage of. Before sleep, I also do some more spiritual practices. I do some light yoga in bed, and then I do a 20-minute meditation just before sleep. I feel this really helps me to get into my yin, my feminine energy, because during the day when I'm working, I'm in my yang energy, just push. But I feel like if I fall asleep in that state, it's just really difficult to really get to sleep. So having that yoga and meditation just before bed is really nice as well. So it's great if you could get in some spiritual practice first thing in the morning and also last just before bed. When you do a spiritual practice before sleep, you also bring that in as you're sleeping, so it continues to have effect throughout your night. So now to the study. I have actually a study in front of me of spiritual awakening and how common it is. So it says here, it's a Gallup poll that indicated that 41% of Americans responded to the statement, "I have had a profound religious experience or awakening that changed the direction of my life." So that's almost half of America. So almost 100 million people. And that's only in America. Imagine in the East, for example, in India and Nepal, where spirituality is actually celebrated, instead of in the West, where most people are in their spiritual closet. I think this is very encouraging. There's a lot of hope there for a mass awakening to come soon. So when did you have your spiritual awakening? I'd love to hear in the comments, and have a beautiful day.